Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a very interesting comparison to check out today. A couple of Mr. Olympia champions. The Lion of Lebanon, hear him roar, Samir Bannout, 1983, Mr. Olympia, revolutionary conditioning for that time. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. 2022, wow. Nearly 40 years, guys. Nearly 40 years of evolution here. The Persian wolf in Hadi Choopan. So we have the Lion of Lebanon versus the Persian wolf. Samir Bannout versus Hadi Choopan. This is an exciting matchup, guys. Let's go through these shots. Of course, the Lebanese. Samir Bannout, of course, Lebanese, baby please. And Hadi Choopan, he's from Iran, if I'm not mistaken. So that's, they're close by from where they were from. I don't like this picture of Samir Bannout, the lion. The camera is tilted. It's the angle's way off. There is this one here, and you can see what I mean right away, guys. This is a much better representation of the lion. Look at the detail. Longer legged. I would think, look at Frank Zane in the background. I think he is longer legged, is Samir, and a longer torso goes to Hadi Choopan. Of course, Hadi with the shorter legs, and Samir Bannout with the shorter torso. Look at the lats. What a short torso creates is lower lats. You don't have that extended midsection. But I don't know, I like that small midsection. Look at the arms on Samir Bannout. Just as good as a modern day competitor. Now, of course, Hadi's going to be heavier. He's going to be thicker. He's a bigger dude. He's got quite a few pounds. Most of that would be in the legs. This is just to pay homage, guys. Let's go through these shots to pay homage to both of these guys, really. Just kind of showing the evolution. And I think these guys are right on par. If Samir had been around nowadays, or if Hadi Choopan had been around back then, these guys would have been doing battle, I think. Now, like I said, obviously, Hadi Choopan, he is much bigger. Much bigger. Is he any more dense? Is he any more conditioned? I don't know. I wouldn't suggest. I mean, Samir Bannout, for his time, he had some legendary conditioning. And this is not really meant to judge, guys. Just a fun one. Here's the side chest. Turn to the side. And from the side, you can really see the thickness of those wheels. So the wheels have evolved greatly. The midsection has not. The chest has not. Look at Samir's big man's chest. One of the biggest man's chests that you're ever going to see. And arm for arm, you're going to go with Samir. Look at how long his biceps are. They're huge, full. Wow. So yeah, go to the side tricep. Sizing, okay. Little bit difficult by times. I made Samir a little taller in certain shots. He's holding his far legs straight, guys. Look at the detail and condition. And again, do I need to reiterate that great big man's manly lion chest? Look at that big piece. No wonder he was an Olympia champion. But you know what? He was most famous for his take a look at the back. Samir Bannout. And he is getting destroyed. He's getting taken to school from the Persian wolf, Hadi Choopan. Hadi Choopan is so wide, guys. He was wider than anybody on the Olympia stage 2022. Surely he's going to dwarf the likes of Samir Bannout. But you know what? This is the stronger pose for Hadi and the weaker shot for Samir. Let's be more fair and go to the rear double. Now, this is one you can judge. Yes, Samir is much smaller here. Half the width. Look at the delts, for goodness sakes. The width of the back. But if you're going by detail, ignore the lower half for a second. Look at the detail of the back. Lat insertions. Just incredible. Incredible. And the Christmas tree. Wow, he's taking Hadi Choopan to school, is Samir Bannout. Here's a pan back one, because oftentimes we only look at that black and white one. Might have been doctored up a little bit. But yes, you can gauge the size, the wheels, the lower half. They didn't flex their glutes. But take a close look at the hamstrings. Samir Bannout was conditioned, guys. And most of you people are going to say, if you're going to judge this serious, there's no way a guy from the early 80s can combat against the conditioning of the glutes, the hamstrings. Well, to those people that are saying that, take a look at this little treat. Take a look at this little Christmas footage, if you will. So if your argument is condition, you gotta think again. You gotta reevaluate your decision making. Is conditioned glutes really the factor here? Or is the Christmas trees, baby, please? Ho, ho, ho. That's the Christmas present right there. Go to the abs and thigh, because I have had enough of that Christmas tree. Christmas trees have not evolved. They have gotten worse over the years. As have abs? For the most part, abs have. But I think that Hadi Choopan, he is a look at the past as far as the size, the midsection, the abs themselves. Awesome. And that's it, guys. This was, I have to be honest with you, this was a fun one. These guys are, they're not countrymen, but they could be related. They definitely could be related. You go back, they probably have a great grandfather or something or grandmother. It's, in common. But anyway, I would say Hadi has the better midsection. And in a shot like this, you can really gauge that he is 30 pounds heavier. Gotta be 30 pounds heavier. You're gonna go by that Christmas tree. Samir Bannout is the winner. If you're going by this shot, Hadi Choopan's the winner. I'm not gonna announce the winner. They're both winners. And obviously, 1983, the criteria was different. Christmas trees, like I said, guys, have de-evolved, have went down. I mean, Samir Bannout, the best Christmas tree. Dorian's was not as good. I'm telling you right now, not quite as good. Then you go up. Ronnie Coleman's not as good as Dorian Yates. Phil Heath's not as good as Ronnie Coleman's. And nobody nowadays has a Christmas tree as good as Phil Heath. So yeah, they've gotten worse over the years. Christmas trees, calves too, abs too. Not Hadi Choopan's. His are just as good as the 80s. Hit thumbs up, subscribe, guys. Have a nice one.